Messed up the intro on my way in. But guys, welcome back to the stream, everybody. We got a big game in Golden State. You can tell I'm a little bit rusty. I've not been on the past couple games. Screwing up my intro clips, but hey, you guys always know it's a bootleg operation sometimes over here. But hey, welcome back to the live, everyone. I see Tom Moreau already in the chat. You know this guy's always kicking around. Hope you're doing well, Tom. And curious what you guys think of this game here. I mean, the Raptors seem like we're kind of heating up as of late, starting to find our rhythm again. How much do we even care to find our rhythm? These are the questions that have been plaguing the Raptors for a while now. So I'm interested to see this game. I think no matter what, we're in for a fun one. And back in Golden State, man, it might not be Oracle Arena anymore, but still that reminiscent feeling of the championship year. Is the mic working now? It should be working. Is my mic not working right now? I might need to... I missed you guys too, yo. In the chat, let me know if the mic is actually really down quality-wise. Also, Scotty Barnes hitting the brakes, then getting a dunk. Here, one sec. I'm going to reconnect my mic. Maybe that'll work. Okay, it's working? All right, perfect. It's just a tad bit quiet. Okay, this happened last time too. Let me re-add it. 1 second, guys. All right, this must be much, much better. Apologies again for the tech issues, guys. Thank you for helping sort that out. I think we're ready to roll. Okay, 4-2 Raptors right now. Klay Thompson just hit a mid-range shot. All right, Tom Moreau saying he's still betting against the Raptors this game. I don't blame him one bit. Golden State seems to be finding their rhythm lately too. Raptors missed that shot. You guys can see I got my Cool Bet sponsored play of the day. Boosted odds, plus 620 Pascal Siakam to have 30 plus points, and Steph Curry to make 5 plus 3-pointers. Steph just hits a mid-range there. There's an echo. Huh, Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Now it should be fixed. I'm hoping that did it. Wow. Give and go there. Klay Thompson finishes. Klay Thompson's been coming alive. He was kind of post-injury. He was looking a little bit suspect there for a while, but coming back to life. And Pascal Siakam, there we go, hitting the three-pointer. Love to see that. Perfect. Okay, man, chat, thank you guys so much for helping me out with that. I can't believe I coming on here completely discombobulated. But thank you, chat, for helping me troubleshoot that one out. Curry. Off of some good ball movement there, getting the lay-in. Predator Kingdom saying this West Coast trip might change the trajectory of this season. Kind of has the potential to, honestly. Like last game was an amazing W, like a dominant W against the best offensive team in the league, holding them to 95 points. Such a weird position because you still got to feel like we're going to clear house a little bit at trade deadline. I guess we'll see. Fred VanVleet knocking down the three. He's finding his touch again. 13-8, Raptors ahead by 5 early on. The Warriors have the 4th best home record in the NBA, so they're going to be tough to beat in Golden State, but the Raptors have been playing good, man. They've been playing real good. Oh, good defense there by Anunoby. And then a foul charge to Scotty Barnes. That's a little soft. Anonymous ASMR saying Raptors playing hard so they don't get traded. Starting to be some rumors about unhappy Raptors players, which sucks. But Siakam's come out and said his preference would be to stay in Toronto, which was nice to hear from one of our star players. Curry misses that. Rebound Barnes. I hope Scotty Barnes has a good night too. Brandon Tell pointing out the whole league is waiting on the Raptors to make some moves. And one, Scotty getting the rebound, taking it to offense, and then getting the and one bucket. That's what I'm saying, Brooksy. Tom Moreau saying, I'm okay with making lateral moves to shake things up. Me too. I would like to see some new faces in Toronto, some new draft picks, like something that shows us building for the future a little bit more effectively because this team hasn't showed us that they are really deserving of trades that were going to make us better right now. Looking more on the investing route for Toronto at the moment, but Payne in the chat is saying, I'm hearing I Want Out by OG. Could it just be Bull? He's asking. I would say probably closer to being Bull, just because he's going to be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season anyways. So I'd be surprised to hear that he was like itching to leave this year. He's so young. He still has a pretty good relationship with the guys on the team. He's starting to play better. And if he really wants to leave that bad, he'll have his choosing of teams this offseason. So I wouldn't imagine he's pressing Toronto too bad to move him. Could be wrong, but I would lean more towards saying Gary Trent Jr. isn't like actively asking for a trade. He definitely probably realizes it's a possibility, a strong possibility, but Adventures with Smiles saying you're pinging the wrong Discord account. Yeah, you got to ping Goody. That's the one. I've got the display picture of Kawhi Leonard playing poker. That's the one that I use. Lord 2 Senpai saying if Lakers start winning, the Pelicans via Lakers pick value might lower. Yeah, it definitely will. For a while there, well, remember last live stream I was simulating the draft lottery, and in one of them it was the Lakers pick that won, but it was going to be going to the Pelicans. Like, could you imagine Victor Wembanyama becoming a Pelican because of this Lakers trade? That would be insane. That that would be terrible. I wouldn't honestly. I wouldn't want to see Victor Wembanyama play in New Orleans. I would love for him to be a Raptor. If not, I would probably want to honestly see him on Detroit. Believe it or not, I would like if I could pick one of those tanking teams right now to end up with Victor Wembanyama, it'd probably be the Pistons or the Spurs, one of the two. Of course, number one choice is the Raptors, but I feel like that goes unsaid. Also, how crazy was Steph Curry's ejection the other night? The guy throws his mouth guard because he didn't like a shot that Jordan Poole took. That was some crazy stuff. I love Steph. Like I love Steph Curry, but it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like you're not even mad at the refs. You're mad at your teammates. So you're gonna get kicked out of the game for throwing your mouth guard in a close game. That has to be some of the dumbest decision making I've ever seen by a star player. Kevon Looney with the ball. Hands it off to Thompson, the three. Misses that. That's out of bounds, isn't it? Okay, I guess not. I thought it went off the back of the backboard, but Anunoby driving. Misses that. Curry. Oh, Raptors wanted to travel, no call, but he gets the lay-in. 16-10. Predator Kingdom saying Wemby and Cage should be illegal. that's that's too good. I would like to see that combo. I mean, I don't want the Raptors to need to deal with that in the conference, but it would be cool for the game, I think. And plus, Killian Hayes is on Detroit, and he's French as well. It'd be cool for Wemby to have that. And the Pistons have kind of a cool history too. I got to respect what the Detroit Pistons have done historically. They had a few teams win a championship. They're close to Toronto too, which is cool. I don't know. I like their jerseys as well. I like their jerseys. I'll give them that. And the Spurs are just historic. So to see Wembanyama go to a team that has already a crazy history would be sweet. Tom Moreau says, I'll eat my hat if we end up with Victor. I'm going to write that down somewhere, Tom. Curry, deep from 3, hits it. All right, well, I got that Steph Curry 3-pointers bet there. So 1 of 5. I want to say 1 of 5. 1 of 5 down on the bet. I think that was his first attempt this game. Siakam misses the mid-range J. Kevon Looney's an impressive player. I got to say, I like him. Where is the defense? Holy miscue. Siakam and Scotty Barnes with their feet in cement. Let Klay Thompson go right to the rim. Oh, and Scotty misses a pretty open look there. Curry, the pass to Looney. Looney misses. Rebound Barnes. Kevon Looney actually at the Rico Hines runs this summer. Gary Trent Jr. hits the 3. Right on Draymond, too. Hold that L, Draymond. Lord 2 Senpai saying the Warriors' synergy is insane. Their chemistry is wild. I never understood how they were so effective at defense, but it definitely just comes down to their chemistry. Oh, man, look at that. Curry draws the double team, drops it off to Looney for an easy dunk. Fred, driving. Ooh, what a pass. And 1, Scotty Barnes. Wow, what a pass by Fred VanVleet. Anonymous ASMR saying, I feel like this is a make or break game. I've said that about so many games this season. But I feel like, okay, if we lose, it doesn't change like that much. But I think if we win, I guess I can't say that without it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because if we win this game, it will give us a bit of confidence that, okay, like we're starting to heat up and find our identity again. Like, do we try to roll and keep this thing going to get to where we were last season? Not completely impossible. DiVincenzo hits a 3. VanVleet. Siakam now. Pascal. Ooh, just missing that. Kevon Looney with the rebound. Wraps up by 2. Thompson misses that. Rebound Siakam. Precious Achiuwa looks like he's ready to check in. Oh, and another great pass by VanVleet. Chris Boucher's fouled. He didn't finish, so no assist there for Fred, but some great playmaking right now by Fred VanVleet. Anonymous ASMR saying KD saved Curry's legacy. Honestly, other way around. Other way around. I disagree. I don't know if the Warriors would have won those 2 championships without KD necessarily. Probably might have won at least one of them. But no, man. KD was like, okay, I need a ring. Where am I going? Like one of the biggest snake moves ever. I don't even know if you're being sarcastic there, Anonymous ASMR. I don't even know if you're being sarcastic. Okay, we got a super chat coming in from Tom Moreau. He is saying, hot take, our most important Raptors as of now are Barnes, Siakam, Achiuwa, and Trent in that order. Wow, okay. So, hear me out. Like, where is OG Anunoby in that list? I'm assuming you're just accounting that he's probably going to be traded. Is that the hunch that you're getting, which is why he's not in there? Because I love Precious, Tom. You know I love him, but oh, there we go. Fred getting a bucket at the other end, 27-22. But no doubt about it, OG Anunoby right now is probably a better player than Precious Achiuwa might ever be. And I think Precious will be really good as he gets a defensive rebound there. But give me a deeper take here, Tom. But thank you for the super chat. That is much appreciated. Siakam with it. On the baseline. Ooh, misses, batted around. Offensive rebound for Achiuwa. Back down to Siakam. Over to Precious. Tapped away. Klay Thompson retrieves it. Oh, man. Jonathan Kuminga gets fouled. I got to say, I would not mind Jonathan Kuminga coming back to Toronto as part of a trade package. That would be a great, an absolutely great acquisition. Okay, and Tom Moreau saying Achiuwa is OG's replacement. You know what? Great point. I think all of us subconsciously were kind of already like thinking that, but I've never really like out loud said it. But I think you're right that we could groom Achiuwa into being what to fill Anunoby's shoes defensively and a little bit offensively. I think you're right. Trent Jr., the mid-range, hits it. That was a nasty shot. Absolutely nasty. It's been an entertaining first quarter. DiVincenzo, off-ball cut, gets the basket. And a timeout for Toronto called. Interesting. Sol Avilon. I'm not even going to try. He's saying, or she's saying, I'm not sure who, Fred looks like he wants to be in LA. Look at his body language around Siakam tonight. Interesting. Do you think there's a bit of a rift between Siakam and Fred at the moment? Those two have been together since day one. Part of that same draft class. Although Fred, of course, like came in as undrafted, but those two won a G League championship together, won an NBA championship together. Got to believe it's a pretty strong tie between them, but yeah, I don't know. Fred VanVleet probably won't get dealt at trade deadline for a few reasons, but I think that obviously you could do a big deal in the offseason when trade values are normally the highest, or if you can't do anything then, you could explore having him moved at next year's trade deadline. It's tough to say, but I don't know. The gambling odds are telling me that Fred VanVleet's pretty likely to stay in Toronto the rest of this season. And those gambling lines are based on people with a lot more insight than I have, so I tend to trust it a bit more. Brandon Tull asking, who is the most likely Raptor to get traded at the trade deadline, Josh? I would go with Gary Trent Jr. So I think, hey, this is not to go on a tangent, but out of the Raptors' top four players, so I would say, or not top four, the top four guys that I think are in trade talks right now would be Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, Gary Trent Jr., and Pascal Siakam. If I was the Raptors, I would look to trade two of those guys. And I would probably do the exact opposite of Tom Moreau. And I would probably trade Siakam and Trent. Because both of those guys have the opportunity to leave at the ending of the season. I don't think Siakam would, but the alternative is you get him to stay by giving him the Supermax deal, which everyone knows I'm not fully on board with. In my opinion, Siakam's like, kind of like a Julius Randle level player. And that's no disrespect. That's literally no disrespect. Julius Randle's, he could be an all-star this season. Pascal might not even be an all-star this season. And Julius Randle's younger than him. And on a winning team. So, I'm not saying this to tear down OG or to tear down Siakam, but you could get a lot back for him right now and avoid paying him a supermax and probably be effectively tanking more. I don't know. I don't want to open this can of worms, but that's just my 2 cents. But the most likely to be traded has to be Gary Trent Jr., in my opinion. Dude loves saying Siakam is a superstar. Stop the hate. We got Riley Hoover in the chat. Shout out. Yeah, man. People don't like the Siakam take. People do not like it. Dude loves saying Gary Trent is the best shooter on this team. Yeah, right now. Right now, I would agree with you. Especially when you consider like perimeter shooting as well as mid range. Tom Moreau saying Siakam is worth what the market will pay. Yeah, I mean, in some regards, for sure. You just got to evaluate your own team goals, right? Signing a guy to a supermax deal, I think, is more of a move for a team that's going to be continuing to contend immediately through that. Like right now, unless we turn it around, I just don't know if anyone has that faith. Wow. Steph Curry picks off that pass to Scotty Barnes. Goes the other way. Curry. Oh, that's so nasty. That is so nasty. That was sweet. Oh my God. Steph Curry. Defense to offense. That was insane. Kuminga touched that. That's got to be Raptors ball. Tied at 31 right now. Hoover asking Precious or Siakam. Give me Precious. Now, guys, I actually got to say I'm kidding because I hate on Siakam sometimes too much to the point where like people would actually take that seriously. So I got to clear my name there. But Precious is going to be OG's replacement. I really like that point by Tom Moreau. Who just hit that three? Who is number one on Golden State? Why do I not know this player? Chua misses the shot. Rebound by Lamb. I gotta say, Anthony Lamb's a nice player too. Kuminga misses the three. Rebound for Chris Boucher. Now Fred VanVleet's got it. And one. All right, and one. Fred VanVleet. Curry takes the contact, but Fred gets the call. Nettie saying it's fair to say a superstar is a top 5 level talent. Okay, the comment just disappeared from the screen. Let me scroll up and find it. It's fair to say a superstar is a top 5 level talent that you can debate and probably win the debate while the rest are all-stars. Yeah, I would agree that the superstar title is pretty much reserved for guys who have like finals MVP potential. Which is probably, yeah, your top 5 players in the league. And Andre Iguodala, apparently. Curry gets it over there. Lamb with it now. Drops it right back off to Steph. And Steph misses the shot. No foul call. Man, that half-court shot by Chris Boucher had some eyes, but does not go. 36-34. The Raps are up after the first quarter. Not bad. Pretty high-scoring first quarter. Steph Curry already putting on a show. I'd say Scotty Barnes has had a pretty nice start. Gary Trent Jr. looks sharp. Let me pull up the box score. Anonymous ASMR saying LeBron about to be the all-time greatest scorer. Crazy. Yeah, no, that is crazy. I'm a LeBron fan. I tend to root for the players I get to watch, right? Like, as much as I can't argue with Michael Jordan's resume, I definitely would love to see LeBron James become the greatest player of all time, just to be able to say I like grew up on that era, got to watch it firsthand. I mean, you can't claim to be a fan of the sport if you don't like respect and enjoy the best talents of your time. I don't know. Some people have a more spiteful approach to the game, but I love LeBron. He's also like one of the funniest personalities in the sport. Like the guy has countless memes. He's actually like a good teammate too. Okay, let me rephrase that. For like an all-time great, I think he is a pretty friendly guy. Like MJ was not a friendly guy at all. Wilt was not a friendly guy at all. Kobe, not really a friendly guy at all. LeBron, on the other hand, seems a bit more human than those guys. Not to say he didn't get people traded. That's just part of the business. But I think like day to day, he was like an enjoyable person that was competitive, of course, but like fair to his teammates. Whereas I feel like Kobe and Michael were just like actually tough to be around sometimes. Tom Moreau saying, question: how many NBAers are on max contracts? That's a good question. I'm gonna guess right now. Okay, we'll look up the answer to this, but so there's 30 NBA teams, I believe, 30 NBA teams, and I would say on average, at least, I would say there's like, if you were to break down an average, like 1.5 max contracts per team. So that would mean 45 max contracts in the league, is what I would guess. So tell me if I'm off. Oh, Precious dunks over Draymond Green. That was a beautiful alley oop. I was nasty. Nothing makes me happier than seeing Draymond Green getting dunked on. That was a good pass by Draymond, but doesn't make it fully to Jordan Poole. Scotty Barnes there to break it up. Wow, that pass by Barnes too. That was a no-look alley-oop. Anytime Scotty's throwing a pass, you know it's a no-look. Good defense too by Scotty. And then JaMychal Green gets blocked there by Boucher. Nice. Predator Kingdom says MJ will always be the GOAT. Can't dispute it. I think resume-wise, yeah, like it's hard to just look at the stats and say MJ isn't. Like in terms of what he did, um, winning wise. But LeBron, I feel like the fashion he did it was so much more unique and challenging, honestly. But you're right. Like I think the statistical favorite for GOAT is Michael Jordan. But LeBron still has 10 years in him, so don't trip. He can catch up. Anunoby kicks it up to the corner. Achua misses the shot. What? They're going to say Boucher touched that last. All right, Warriors ball. Lamb with it. Pivots around, shoots the mid range, gets it to go. He's really nice. I've ended up watching a few Warriors games recently where he comes off the bench, plays hard defense, hits threes, has a lot of confidence, is a pretty strong guy. Like, I think he's a good role player. I want to say he's a rookie too. Like, he hasn't played in the NBA before this. OG misses the three, the putback. Chris misses that again. Raps still up by two, but some blown opportunities here. Poole thought about it. JaMychal Green gets it. The passing that the Warriors have is insane. I also love the fit of Dante DiVincenzo on their team. He's a really good bench guard for them. I think he just fits their style well. Scotty, the three. Oh, a step back three over Draymond. Okay. All right, Scotty. I did not know you were like that. Jordan Poole kicks it out there to DiVincenzo. He shoots, misses. Precious collects that rebound. It's a one possession game still, but the Raps are up by 3. Ooh, ooh! OG, fix your shoulder, bro. Don't lay down like that. Oh my god. OG. OG. Don't lay down like that. Oh, damn. Yeah, JaMychal Green blocking OG and Anunoby. Clean block, but OG falling on his right shoulder. Or basically, he had his arm behind his back as he fell on it. And OG's always holding his shoulder. Anytime OG goes down and hits the deck, he's always favoring his shoulder. Which is weird because I don't think he has any history of shoulder issues or injuries. Wow. It's not good. Spooky Ghostwriter saying, well, looks like OG is out for the season. Out till the trade deadline at least. You cannot be playing around. Oh my god. DRX saying, OG clumsy AF. I'm surprised he hasn't broken his arm. He plays hard, dude. When you play hard, you end up hitting the deck in some weird positions. But yeah, that was one of them for sure. Hopefully he's fine. Man, anytime we bring up the GOAT debate, there's always some people in our community that will go at it, probably for the whole stream. Look, the way I view it is, okay, I do think the better resume right now is Michael Jordan. But I do also believe that if you were to take a prime Michael Jordan and make him face a prime LeBron James one-on-one, I think LeBron James would win the game. Now, again, you're like, okay, well, that's not the greatest, like, whatever. I'm just saying LeBron is on that level where I think he has more diverse skill and dominance potentially than Michael does one-on-one. Like, LeBron can play any position. LeBron's like a A1. Okay, Michael obviously was a great defender. He's a defensive player of the year. LeBron should have been, but Marc Gasol won it, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, I don't know. I think most people probably agree that LeBron would have that edge in a one-on-one just because of how big he is and how good he is at like stretching the floor out. Like he was a better three-point like LeBron is a much better three-point shooter than Michael, and Michael's position requires it a lot more. Different eras, so hard to compare. We'll never know, but that's my take on it. GOAT MJ, the boat being the best of all time, I would give that to LeBron. Okay, OG's all right. Hits his first free throw. Okay. What a scary way to land. Thank God that guy works out every day. Like he's got the supporting muscles fine tuned. DRX saying LeBron never accepted his baldness like MJ. That's facts. Hey, maybe if MJ played in this day and age, he would be rocking like the hair transplant too. Probably not. Probably not. Him and Kobe were just like, hey, I don't need hair. Hair slows me down. Get it off. Okay, OG is now going to the locker room with Alex McKechnie. May as well. Kaminga's fouled by Hernan Gomez. He will be shooting 2. So 42 to 38. Tom Moreau saying no, Jordan too quick. Tom hears me give an opinion and he's just like, hey, need to hop on the other side of this. Tom saying, but one shot to save my life, I'm taking Larry Bird. That's a good answer. You know who I'm taking? Andre Iguodala. Trying to say Andre's last name always messes me up. Iguodala? I think I say it fine now, but I used to mess it up a lot. Siakam with the ball. Oh yeah, Otto was supposed to get his ring tonight, but not in attendance. Precious kicks it out. Siakam for 3. Oh, just spills out. Man, I need this guy to start getting buckets. Let's go. Out of bounds, Raptors ball. Nettie pointing out MJ did not have the sports science that LeBron did. That's true. LeBron puts like $1 million into his body every year just in terms of upkeep and training and supplement. Like, oh, there we go. Pascal Siakam cooking in the mid-range. Nice little back down, rise up, hit the shot. 8 minutes left until half. Jordan Poole. Oh, that was nasty. Misses the shot bad, though. Siakam. Another mid-range. Doesn't... Oh, but Precious and one putback. There we go. I love it. I love it. My only wish there is they dunk the ball instead, but I'll take it. Precious is eating right now. David C. asking Fred plus Gary for Westbrook plus 2 first-round picks. Deal? Question mark. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Please try again. Super chat coming in from Paul Blunt saying, RIP OG's trade value. He said it. We were all thinking it. He'll be okay. Like he went and shot free throws after. He left on his own under his own power. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. But thank you, Paul, for the super chat. Jordan Poole from... Dude, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Shot clock down, like 4 feet behind the line, off the dribble, hitting a three-pointer. Precious. Oh, Precious, you should just look to shoot that, to be honest. You should just look to shoot that. Instead, it's deflected out of bounds off Kuminga, so Raps will retain possession, but that's got to be a shot. Clay misses the 3. Outlet pass there to Van Vliet. Fred missing that. And then the rebound. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to say over the back on Pascal Siakam. Okay, Siakam, be careful what you ask for. I don't know if we want a replay on that. It was over the back, but then again, like, Kuminga didn't really attempt to box out. I don't know how much that matters, but I don't know. Pascal did the right thing there, but got called. Now it's with Thompson. Good poke there by Trent Jr. Thompson spins, shoots, misses. Defensive rebound. Siakam's trying to grab it. He does. Come on now. He had no travel call made. Trent Jr. misses that. Oh, that was close. Back up the floor it goes for the Warriors. Jordan Poole gets the lay-in. 46-44, one possession game. Fred for three. Misses. Curry the rebound. Steph misses. Brandon Tull, you know when there's baddies in the crowd, Jordan Poole comes out to play, so you gotta be careful. Almost a turnover there for the Warriors. Kuminga, the three, misses. Yeah, he was not paying attention at all when he got past that ball. ASMR saying Clay will go off in the second half. That's a prediction. We'll see what happens. Siakam and one. Is he talking a little bit of garbage too? Yeah, that's a foul, and then Pascal getting the finish. Tristan Phipps saying, "Imagine if we had auto, man." We could use that. Another high volume shooter that can also play D to come off the bench. Like we need some scorers off the bench. He would be awesome. Bro has a dislocated toe. That does not sound like a good time. Siakam hits it. Steph Curry. Over there to Draymond. Dre gets the left-handed lay-in. One possession game again. Fred kicks it to the corner. Chris Boucher lines it up. That was money the whole way, and good find by Van Vliet. Jordan Poole. That's a tough lay-in too. Puts pressure on the defense. He's really good. We were talking the other day. I'm sure you guys have heard me give this would you rather. But Jordan Poole or Gary Trent Jr., I'm going Jordan Poole, but I know a couple people in the chat responded saying they would go with Trent Jr., which is a testament because I really think Jordan Poole is really impressive. Oh, good job by Thad Young. Boucher. There we go. And one. Yes, sir. Jordan Poole takes the contact. Chris Boucher gets the bucket. Couple big possessions here for Chris. But good defense by Thad Young to deflect that right into Boucher's hands, who comes down the other way and gets the three-point play. Oh, Chris, never mind. No 3-point play. Just a bucket and a trip to the free throw line where he misses. Klay Thompson hits the three. Klay Thompson's got his energy and his pop back. Like post injury, I was really worried that his career was just gonna straight decline into the ground, but he's looking like him old self more recently. Siakam misses the three. Man, he's had so many close 3-pointers that I've missed. Come on now. You guys see that cool bet sponsored play of the day? Draymond the floater. It's good. Fred. High off the glass. Foul called? Yeah, no more Joe Wieskamp. Sign him to his third 10 days so he can come back. We need that good luck charm. Yeah, low-key, he can shoot the ball. Like, really well. Curry. Fouled. He's going to be shooting too. Thad Young's confused. Doesn't understand where that foul call is. I don't either. Five-piece poet saying, those look like a couple GMs that are making a trade or worried about news on OG. Could be part of the same conversation. Working at a deal for OG, which is now a little bit on the rocks. I'm curious, does anybody in the chat actually think that that 3 first-round pick offer that we turned down for OG was a mistake? I think we all probably agree that even though that's very enticing value, like I would have said no, I think, but the fact Masai said no, it makes me stand on it extra. But is there anyone out there that thinks that no, that kind of trade package should have been a deal that we had done? It's pretty similar to what DeJounte Murray got, or what the Spurs got for him. Ray saying, "LOL, you don't even know what kind of picks they were." Yeah, we didn't know what kind of protections they were. But at the end of the day, you are dealing with 3 first-rounders, so like, even with some protections, like that's a pretty hefty return. But no, I would have turned it down as well. I assume everyone would have turned it down in the chat, but it is a enticing offer. Like a lot of the trade offers we hear for Raptors players are absolute hot garbage. Like we get lowballed all day. But that was one of those ones where I was like, okay, that definitely like is substantial value, but still not enough to make me get off my wallet and trade OG, you know? Tom Moreau saying protected firsts are not good enough. Agreed. It was actually interesting hearing about DeJounte Murray's time with the Spurs. The Spurs are an old school organization. I like it. I hate the fact that we compare Scotty to Draymond Green, and it's a decent comparison. I'm not a Draymond fan, guys. That is not my guy. Van Vliet turns the ball over. Draymond gets the steal. Clay hits the shot. Has Draymond ever been an All-Star? I feel like he has been. Gary hits the three. Okay, Trent Jr. ties up the game at 58 apiece. Okay, yeah. Oh man, he's been all NBA too. Yeah, wow. Draymond Green all NBA 2016 and 2017. He was the Division 1 player of the year in 2012. So yeah, he's definitely been an all-star. I knew he had been. I just the scoring's fallen off so much for him in recent years. I wasn't sure. Austin coming back in with some bets. I love to see it. Austin, you can see my cool bet sponsored play of the day up on the screen. Siakam misses the mid range as I'm saying that. Curry also hasn't been hitting threes right now, but he can do that pretty quick if he changes his mind. JaMychal Green misses the corner three. Fred gets it over there to Achua. Trent Jr. The mid-range J. It's dialed in for Gary right now. Oh, good steal, Thad Young. No! No! That is 110% Raptors ball. You got to look at that. There's no way. I thought for sure that hit. That definitely hit JaMychal Green. No? Oh, thank God Clay missed that corner three. Good defense by Thad, though. He's had a really good active defensive start to this game after coming in for the injured OG. Thad. Oh, dude, what a move. The inside out move on DiVincenzo. That was nice. A little veteran back down. I love it. Curry. Over to Clay. That's a really impressive pass. And then Draymond's fouled. Predator Kingdom saying Draymond might go to the Pistons. He's a Michigan guy, isn't he? I know he was a MSU Spartan, but is he from Michigan as well? I could actually see them wanting Draymond too, just as like a mentor for the younger players. Okay, OG Anunoby will not return Friday. Just got that update from NBA Underdog. Warriors up by one at halftime, guys. That's all right though. It's been a fun first half. It's been a competitive first half. I think the Raptors have been leading most of the game for sure, and I'm excited to see what happens in the second. Yeah, the Masai and Bobby sighting courtside there, not courtside, but on the floor talking to each other. Well, you know the Warriors are one of the teams that they're heavily engaged in talks with, so Lord 2 Senpai just bringing this up randomly, but it's so true. Kem Birch getting the easiest $6 million ever. It's actually so weird. Like, they had zero plans for him. Like, zero. I don't even know when he's healthy and when he's injured. Is he injured right now? Let me look this up. I'll also pop up the box score just to talk about that a little bit. Damn, the Leafs lost 6-2. RIP. Man, Giannis had 41 and 12 today. This guy just actually drops 40 in his sleep. Okay, so what was I checking again on the box score? I can't remember. I was gonna look at it anyways, but Pascal Siakam, 8-4-2. He's 3 of 5, or sorry, he's 3 of 15 from the floor, 1 of 4 from 3-point range. Gary Trent Jr., 12-2-0. He's had a good start. He's 2 of 2 from 3. Fred VanVleet, 14 points, leading the Raptors right now. 1 rebound, 2 assists. OG Anunoby left the game with 1 point, 1 steal to go with that. Scotty Barnes, 12-4-4. That's a good first half for Scotty. No turnovers either. He's been a lot better about turning over the ball. And Scotty's played the most minutes there in the first half, or second most minutes, third most minutes. He had 17 minutes played. VanVleet 18, Siakam 18. Yo, what's up with what's his name? His brother's name is Julian. Champagny, Justin Champagny. What's going on with him these days? Is he signed yet somewhere? I got to look this up myself. Says his current team is still the Toronto Raptors. He's from Staten Island, New York. Yeah, I don't know if anyone signed Justin Champagny. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for Champagny. Yeah, I guess he's just still in the G League. Respect. I did like Justin Champagny. Remember that game last season where he tipped it in and won versus, and we were supposed to win it versus OKC, but they rewinded the tape and he touched it like a 0.1 of a second too late. That sucked. That was tough. Adventures with Smiles. Let me scroll back into the chat to see what you wrote. Adventures with Smiles saying, "Won't lie, OG is a big reason I tune into these games. Scotty and Gary, will keep me tuning in." Yeah, OG is awesome to watch. I mean, like, if you enjoy defensive basketball, OG might be one of the most entertaining players in the league to watch. So I agree with you. He's one of the reasons I've really still enjoyed watching this season. But yeah, it's interesting to think of where he's going to end up trade wise. Really highly coveted. So okay, so he's in the Miami Heat's G League affiliate now. How come none of that came up when I searched? Okay, yeah, Heat's G League affiliate acquires Justin Champagny. Okay. How's David Johnson doing? Oh, damn. Oh, I'm pulling up a photo here and I can see Justin Champagny facing the 905. And David Johnson called game? What's this article, guys? Here, I'm going to change myself to the other scene. One sec. Okay, my audio is still here. Awesome. Let me share my tab. How do I do this? I gotta shrink this down a little bit. Give me a second here. Okay. Look at that. Justin Champagny facing the 905. I'm getting emotional. David Johnson's got a thing or two when it comes to buzzer beaters and game winners. This time, Johnson drills a three-pointer from Steph Curry range and calls game. I would show the clip, guys, but we would get demonetized. Oh, I'm so tempted to play this clip. I am so tempted to play this clip. Oh, I want to play the clip. But I genuinely think I could get the channel in so much trouble. I can't. Ben will kill me for doing that. Okay, so is there like a trade here? Detail at the bottom. Interesting. Well, guys, do I open up ChatGPT again? Do I go back down that? Brandon saying we can search it, Josh. That's true. I just wanted to be able to react to it with you guys. Can I get demonetized for G League stuff? Definitely. Definitely. Brandon saying Ben will put you in his basement if you play that clip, man. Don't do it. If Ben puts me in his basement, then who's going to feed Riker in my basement? He's been on that steady diet of Arby's every single day. It's ChatGPT time. You're damn right. It is. This. I don't know if you guys remember last time I broke ChatGPT with love, which was one of the more beautiful things I've done in my life. Okay, we need to block the screen for a second for privacy purposes. Where's screen share? Guys, start cooking up some questions for ChatGPT. This has become a fun segment, talking with ChatGPT at halftime. I gotta come with questions next time. All right. Here we go. Let me shift the screen a little bit. All right, the screen's a little distorted, but let's see. Tom Moreau saying ChatGPT being used by hackers. Let me just ask it. Let me see if that's true. Are you being used by hackers? Surely it will tell me the truth. See, Tom, it's innocent. It says it doesn't even have the capacity to be used by hackers. We got a super chat coming in. I don't have the animation on this base scene, but shout out to Anthony November saying, if Mavs trade for Fred, what assets are you wanting? I would definitely want Josh Green, some draft compensation, like maybe like 2 first rounders, Josh Green and like a Dorian Finney-Smith. That might be getting in the ballpark of what I would accept. But thank you for the super chat, Anthony. Tell me what you would accept back from the Mavs if you were going to be dealing them Fred VanVleet. Tristan Phipps saying that's what a hacked machine would say. Facts. Facts. And Jaden Hardy apparently too from the Mavs. I don't know much about him. I do know he's supposed to be nice. So let me see. Who is most likely to be traded this season on the Toronto Raptors? See, this is the issue with ChatGPT. Is it claims that it can't scrape NBA data yet, and it's like data access cuts off at 2021. Okay, let me think of another question to ask it. Tom saying there was an article written on CBC about it. I guess anyone could really use ChatGPT as a tool. Like I could see hackers using its like ability to create programs and stuff to their advantage. But anybody can do that. But okay, propose to ChatGPT. Okay, well yeah, you know what? You're right. Last time I broke it with love. Let me see if I can do this again. Will you marry me? I'm a language. If it says I'm a language model again. Okay, that makes sense, Tom. Huh. Let me settle the GOAT debate. Who is better, LeBron James, or Michael Jordan? Okay, finally an answer. He's won 4 NBA championships, 4 NBA. Okay, he's just giving me resumes here. I know what they've been doing. Ultimately, it's a matter of personal opinion. Okay. Who is better? Is everything just a matter of opinion? Michael Jordan or Aaron Baines? Okay, so at least so there we go. Like giving me an opinion. Aaron Baines, on the other hand, is a role player. He's a big man that can play both center and power forward. He's not considered as a star player, but solid contributor to his team. Okay, there we go. It is clear that Michael Jordan is a much better player than Aaron Baines. Thank you, ChatGPT. It's about time you gave me a direct answer to something, so I appreciate that. Solid role player, Aaron Baines. Solid tank commander. I'll give you that. Um, okay, I've got a good question for ChatGPT. Is a hot dog considered a sandwich? How do you spell sandwich? It's a matter of debate. Some people consider a hot dog to be a sandwich because it is made up of meat that is placed between two pieces of bread. Da, 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 da. Okay. Again, it's like give me these open-ended answers. I'm gonna ask one more tough question too before I get back to watching the game. Is water wet? Okay, there we go. So water is not wet. You heard it first here from ChatGPT. All right, guys. Well, screwing around with ChatGPT is always fun, but back to the game. Got the animations playing all over the place. Ask if Ben is a good boss. Let me go downstairs and ask Riker, who's chained up in my basement. Tom Moreau saying Chat GPT is wordy. It is, but if you actually tell it, give me shorter answers, it will. Precious Achua getting the dunk there off the offensive rebound. Steph Curry. Misses that shot. Steph holding his back like he got bumped there. No calls, though. Perfect open pass to Gary Trent Jr., who misses that three. Fighting for the offensive rebound. The Raptors recover. Good job by Scotty Barnes. Fred for three. Missing that. Out of bounds. It's going to be Warriors ball. Brandon Tull saying, funny how ChatGPT is smarter than me. I don't know how to feel about it. ChatGPT is smarter than any human being because it can instantly pull all the information on the internet about anything. So I wouldn't take it too personally. ChatGPT's got an ego, man. It knows its worth. Tried to take it on a date, wasn't interested. Tried to marry it a moment ago, wasn't interested. So yeah, definitely a big ego, a little bit rude at times, but intelligent to say the least. AI is a crazy thing. Klay Thompson with it, throws it over there to Steph Curry. Good job. Oh my God. Okay, Fred VanVleet locking up Steph Curry. Does anyone else getting some deja vu here from 2019? Siakam over there to Fred. Siakam out to the corner. Trent Jr., the three, misses that. Rebound for Klay Thompson. That would have given the Raptors the lead. Instead, they're still down two. Jordan Poole missing that. Long rebound, though, collected by Klay. And Poole gets it back and fires it out of bounds. Trying to get a quick pass to JaMychal Green, but turns it over, and it's going to be Raptors ball. Lord 2 Senpai asking, ever tried Cleverbot? I've never tried Cleverbot. German saying, sup, Josh? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. My stats for my game were 7 points, 18 rebounds, 10 assists in a 50-65 L. Hey, good game. Good game, man. Congrats. You came close to that triple-double. You could have hit a 3 to get the triple-double. I'm going to need a triple-double out of you next time. But good game. I hope you're doing well, too. Oh, beautiful off-ball cut and good find by VanVleet. Tying up the game is Precious Achua. Pointing him out. 66 apiece. It's all right, German. I forgive you, buddy. You can get her next time. And OG is injured at the moment. He's left the game, not returning. It's not really like I think he's gonna be fine, but they're gonna be cautious with him. He managed to shoot some free throws after and walk out all right, but landed on his shoulder, really weird. I'd imagine he'll be okay. That was an aggressive sneeze. Kermon, the next Andre Drummond. Shout out. What a player comparable. Ask ChatGPT what it thinks about Cleverbot. Okay, I will right now because I still have it open. What do you think of Cleverbot? It's like hitting me with the I do not have personal opinions or feelings. Damn well I know this machine does. Unlike me, Cleverbot is trained on a massive amount of data from the internet, which allows it to generate responses that can be more varied and diverse, but also less accurate. Cleverbot is designed to be used as a conversational agent, and it can be used to engage in fun or lighthearted conversations with users. Maybe that's where I'll find love because ChatGPT is a pretty cold son of a gun. Cleverbot sounds like it's got a little bit more flavor to it. Mike Kamina asking, "What's Marcel? Where's Marcel these days?" Um, I haven't talked to Marcel in a little bit, but last time I checked, he was just creating content on Courtside Digest. So that's the last I've kind of heard about with Marcel. Of course, he still seems pretty active in the Discord and whatnot, but no, I'm not entirely sure what Marcel's up to. Kenneth saying we should have traded OG, or sorry, we should have traded OG and got the 3 first round draft picks and run. Um, 3 first round picks from the Knicks. Yeah, I was asking that question earlier. I was curious what people thought, if anyone thought that declining that trade offer was a mistake, but it's really tough to tell without knowing those restrictions. Clay misses. All right, Scotty has it. Over there to Siakam. Siakam driving in, backing down his defender, kicking it out to Achua. Warriors doing some good defense right now. Siakam. Ooh, that was nice. Spicy. Hey, Brandon, for the record, I was doing this for a while, but Marcel was awesome to have on the streams last season. He's still supposed to be doing things right now, like full time with courtside. So I wonder if he is. Dante saying, Josh, have you seen Avatar 2? No, I haven't. I haven't. I heard some debatable things about it. Like, I think it was still a really good movie, but people thought it was kind of like stealing from the Avatar storyline. Like when I say Avatar, like the last Airbender one, like they're starting to talk about like the different elements and like people that can bend them. Am I completely off here? Also, sorry for the spoilers. I haven't seen the movie either. These are just things I've heard. Appreciate you, Brandon. Um, okay, I gotta say, guys, I watched Game of Thrones. I mentioned this the other day, but I watched Game of Thrones not too long ago. Usually not big into TV or even movies for that matter. I'm always just watching sports or documentaries. Um, and man, I loved Game of Thrones. It was an amazing show. Like, did everyone hate the ending? I didn't think it was that bad. Scotty Barnes for three hits the three. There we go. Yeah, he's perfect from beyond the arc. 2 for 2. Off ball cut. Klay Thompson gets there. There must have been an off ball screen there because he was wide open. Lord 2 Senpai asking, do you watch The Boys? No, I don't. They were filming that in Toronto, weren't they? I always see meme clips from The Boys, but I never actually have seen it. Siakam misses the shot. I saw Gurman asking, Josh, will you be streaming tomorrow? Probably. I should be. Clay missing. Rebound for Achua. Wraps up by 2. Drops it off there to Siakam. Fred. Scotty with it. Ooh, there we go. Fouled. Scotty going the line to shoot two. Okay, Dante Davis agreeing. The Game of Thrones ending was good. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was like an amazing ending. I agree they could have done some things better. But I wasn't that mad at it. Some people literally were like ready to end their lives over the ending. And I was like, it's not that bad. Okay, and then Tom Moreau. Never mind. I remember he had this call. Tom, why are we always on opposing sides of the argument? Why is it always like that? Why can't we just agree? I think the only thing we've ever agreed on is Precious Achua. That's it. But he was saying Game of Thrones was the greatest TV show ever until it wasn't. And yes, the ending was that bad. The Boys and Reacher are great shows, according to Tom. I do gotta check out The Boys. I've heard a lot of buzz about it. Like, what's the rough plot of that show? No spoilers, but like, what's it even about? I really don't know. I don't know. I do not watch Vampire Diaries. Thank you for asking. Jermichael Green hits the first free throw, 75-72. Raps still ahead. Scotty Barnes with it. Out to the corner, Trent Jr. driving in, putting up a shove shot, doesn't go. Curry for three, hits it. Gives the Warriors the lead. Siakam. And one. Okay. Finally. Amazing. Raptors pull back ahead. Pascal Siakam with a chance for the 3-point play. Klay Thompson picking up the foul. Dante Davis saying, Josh, watch The Last of Us. Okay, I'll look into that actually. Has anyone explained what the plot of The Boys is yet? I might have missed it, but... You know what's so funny? I was afraid to say on the live stream that I was watching Game of Thrones because I knew one of you guys would ruin it for me. I knew one of you guys would ruin it for me. I should have asked ChatGPT what it thought of the Game of Thrones ending. That would have been a good question. Hey, there we go. Gary Trent Jr. knocks down the three. 81-76. He's money. Man, the Warriors passing is just unreal. Man, Kevon Looney, he's good, dude. He's good. Scotty, beautiful pass out to the corner. But it's given back to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet stripped by Dante DiVincenzo on the weak side. Klay. And one. Klay Thompson returns the favor to Scotty Barnes, to Pascal Siakam with an and one of his own. Siakam right now is at 15 points. All right, Pascal, I need 10 more out of you for the regular overline, but otherwise I need 15 for my bet that I have placed at the CoolBet Sportsbook, which you guys definitely should check out. In the description of this video, you can sign up using our link. They've got amazing different features on the app. They're honestly one of my favorite sports books, and I say this being someone that has used them for a long time. Like, I've been with CoolBet for like 2+ years. So getting a partnership with them was really awesome, and I'm telling you, if any of you guys bet the Blue Jays out there, they always have the best odds. And I'm not kidding. They always have the best odds for the Blue Jays to win. So check it out, guys. Siakam misses. Tom, you're right. You're right. It actually is true. Oh, Scotty Barnes. Big block. And then at the other end, missed by Fred VanVleet, but Achua there to clean up the trash and give the Raptors back the lead, 83-81. This game's been like so exciting. But what a block by Scotty Barnes. That's a soft foul call. Austin Packham is asking, how great is Canadian maple syrup? It's really good, dude. If you get the stuff straight out of the tree, too. I'm not talking like Aunt Jemima's. I'm saying like the one that comes in that more like wide bottle. It almost looks like a canteen. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyways, the maple syrup that you actually get tapped out of the tree. I'm talking about like the authentic stuff that's like $10 plus at the grocery store. That stuff, that hits. So to answer your question, yes. Offensive rebound for Thad Young. Chris Boucher for 3. Missing that. Okay. Scotty Barnes right now 17-4-4. He's having a good game. That's what? Come on, man. Thad Young did a good job of drawing the contact there from Curry. That could have been a charge, but it's not called. Lord 2 Senpai asking Josh, what's your favorite movie? Probably Forrest Gump. I would say it's probably my favorite movie. Scotty misses that. Or Goodfellas. Goodfellas is up there for sure. I'd say Goodfellas or Forrest Gump is probably my favorite movie. Completely different vibes. Feel good movie, Forrest Gump. Intense like thriller kind of movie, I would go with Goodfellas. I don't even think it's really fair to call Goodfellas a thriller at all, but you guys get what I'm saying. Those are 2 of the top 3. And I do like Tarantino's movies. Like Inglourious Bastards is a great movie. Django's a great movie. I didn't watch his, like obviously Pulp Fiction's great. Tarantino's definitely got some good ones that I love. Dante Davis asking, Josh, what's the last movie you saw in theaters? Oh, what was the one? It was a movie that was basically written about Jordan Peterson. It was something Darling or Don't Worry Darling or something. But yeah, it was like written about Jordan Peterson. It had Olivia Wilde and it had Harry Styles in it. That was an okay movie. It was all right. Oh, Van Vliet from deep knocks it down. Wait, James Cameron's Canadian? That's wild. I didn't know that. And the Warriors respond with a 3 of their own. Was that Kaminga? Tom Moreau saying, I respect the Forrest Gump answer, but any answer other than Casablanca is completely wrong. I've heard of that movie. Who directed it? Like, I definitely got to check that out. You know what? I do have a spot in my heart though for Western films. I gotta say, one of the most classic movies of all time. I love it. Is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Unreal movie. That one's up there for sure. Yeah, I've seen Super Bad as well. That's a good movie. What's the best comedy of all time? All right, you know what? Story time. Story time. I'm sorry for all the hardcore basketball fans that just want to hear us talk hoops. Like we're on here for 2+ hours. We're gonna talk about random stuff. So I had a buddy that went to Israel and he was at one point doing, like, in Israel they have mandatory military service, so he was in the military for a bit, and then he afterwards became a hairdresser in Israel. And I was talking to him and I was like, bro, hold on, you went from the military to cutting hair in Israel. You're literally the Zohan. I was like, you're the Zohan. And for the record, that movie is so hilarious. Don't Mess with the Zohan needs to be one of Adam Sandler's best. Like, there's few comedy movies that have made me laugh that hard. Don't Mess with the Zohan. That's got to be way up. The best part of that movie is definitely when he's in a Speedo grilling fish and discoing at the same time on the beach, and like one of the opening scenes, and he's like flipping the fish up in the air, and like, oh my god. And then what is it, like the IDF special services pull up in a helicopter because they need him. It's, that movie is too good. That's too good. And speaking of Adam Sandler movies, I still haven't seen Hustle. Tom Moreau saying Best Western is The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. But yeah, uh, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is in my top 10 as well. Yeah, I gotta say, like, I haven't seen like a ton of Western movies, but I've seen enough to like have some favorites as well. And The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is just a classic. It's one of the first ones I saw, but I loved it. All right, Fred Van Vliet with the ball. Gets it over there to Trent Jr. Fred gets it to go off the glass. Raps take the lead 88-86. Gary Trent Jr., the three. Oh, dude, Kaminga gets the shooter's roll. He gets it to go. David W. talking about overtime, bro. If we got overtime, this game's going till like 2 a.m. It's past my bedtime. Fred Van Vliet. Ooh! Wow. Wow. What a bucket. Full court pass up there to Fred Van Vliet. There we go. Tied game. Tied up. Fred Van Vliet is heating up right now. He's currently got 23 points, three rebounds, 5 assists, 9 of 17 from the floor. He's playing good. Curry. He's cold. He's ice cold. Fred, oh, come on, Precious. You got to go up with that earlier, but he still gets it to go. 94-95. The Raps are down by 1. Warriors are in the bonus. This is probably going to be about the last shot of the game. Or of the quarter. Kaminga. Damn. Damn. The Warriors are just insane. All right, fourth quarter underway. We got 98-94 heading into the fourth. How many of you guys actually want a victory tonight? And how many guys, I'll be honest, I want a victory. Normally, I will shamelessly say if I'm hoping we lose, but tonight would be cool to beat the Warriors. Just remind them what's up. Get our trade value of our players climbing again. Germon asking, "Hey Josh, would you do this? Trade OG for Lou Dort, Giddy, and a first round pick?" I Yeah, I think so. I think I would trade OG for Lou Dort. Yeah, I would do that. OG for Lou Dort, Josh Giddy, and a first rounder. Yeah, that would be done. Logan pointing out Siakam disappears around superstars. 6 of 23. Really, man, man. I'm telling you, he's like, he's Julius Randle. That's like who he is. Like oh man, Raptors fans are gonna absolutely kill me for saying that. But guys, just please respect that. That's my opinion. And if you look at the stats, it's the same. Like he's really no better than like a Julius Randle. I don't want to pay him a super max contract. Julius Randle's younger than him too. Like it's just oh, sorry guys. I don't mean to snap like that, but when Logan comes in here just agreeing with me, it makes me feel like I got to express the opinion again because I've been on this opinion for like a minute. No disrespect, Siakam's all-star level, but like I don't know if we want to put a super max contract into the guy when we're trying to like rebuild around a younger team. Yeah, okay, yeah. I get that OKC would probably never do that deal. I was just that's what Germán suggested, so I was like, yeah, I would take that for sure. Oh, Scotty gets called for the travel there. Oh, that's such like a random useless turnover. Man, I mean all turnovers are useless, but that one was really easily avoidable. Tom saying sorry, he's having a bad game. Scotty for three. Oh, that was a good shot too. That three looked money, but he misses that. That's his first miss from beyond the arc tonight. Jordan Poole misses that reverse. Jordan Poole's got a crazy layup package. Scotty misses that. That was a nice move. Bro, he does that little bit of a Giannis wind up to the rim. Jump ball? Warriors basketball, really? Yeah, why is that not a jump? Okay, it's because of kickball. He used his feet. Man, I really do like DiVincenzo on the Warriors. That's a nice fit. Clay hits the three, 101 to 94. Raps got to strike back and get a stop here. Good pass by Precious. That's tapped out of bounds by the Warriors. Going to be Raptors ball. Gary Trent Jr., come on, get back up. We can't lose you and OG in the same game. Honestly, with how banged up the Raptors have got this game, I can almost guarantee they lose tomorrow. You got to think if they lose tonight and they're this banged up, like I feel like they're going to be resting some guys tomorrow. Siakam misses the free throw. I don't even know if Pascal's going to make the All-Star team this year. Shaq was the only one on the Inside the NBA panel that had him as on the team. Poole. Driving. Eye off the glass. Dude, his layup package is unstoppable. Actually unstoppable. Oh, my neck is sore. I got to get one of those standing desks. Patrick Beverly asking, who's better at the moment, Simmons or Draymond? I'm going Simmons. Definitely going Simmons, but it is close. But that's definitely where I side. That's a good question. I wonder what the chat thinks. What do you guys think, Draymond or Ben Simmons? Like, who would you want on your team right now? I guess that's even Pascal Siakam and one. All right, there we go. Better late than never. But yeah, I guess who's better and who would you want on your team are kind of almost like two different questions because Ben Simmons is better, but like Draymond's a good guy to have on your team for morale, whereas like Ben Simmons is the opposite of that. So maybe Ben Simmons is better, but I'd rather have Draymond on my team. I think I'm still going Ben Simmons, but chat, what do you think? Ben Simmons' stat lines in the playoffs with Philly that last season were hilarious. Oh, dude. That is not a foul. That is a weak foul. I agree, Tristan. Kuminga gets the bucket. Fred getting downhill. Ooh, tried to make that pass. Deflected by the Warriors, though. Going to stay Raptors ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Achua for 3. Misses that. Warriors missed that shot. Van Vliet down to Barnes. Barnes, there we go. Using that length to get to the rim first. Gets the bucket. 7:57 left in the game. Raps down by 5. Tom Moreau saying, if we are still team 6'9", I'd like to see Ben Simmons as our point guard. I want a point guard that can shoot threes personally. Like that, like I would want that. That's my preference most certainly. You know who'd be a great point guard on the Raptors because he's pretty athletic and long, but still he's got all the traditional guard skills, would be DeJounte Murray. That would be okay, then again, like I could point to any great point guard and be like he would fit well on our team, but that would be cool. Mike Kamina saying, let's see how Simmons does in the playoffs first. Facts. German saying SGA would be great. SGA would be amazing. I would do some sick things to get SGA on the team. You know, we're on commercial right now. I'll take another second to talk a bit about CoolBet. I know there's a lot of people that bet in the chat. Like, we're always talking about it. It's a lot of fun. But if you guys do have requests for boosted odds that you want on a Raptors game, like send me a DM on Instagram, send me a message on Discord, whatever, however you want to communicate, or tell Ben. I will happily talk to CoolBet, be like, hey, our community wants these boosted odds tonight. Let me know if you can make it happen. And they always can. So it's less of a question, more of a like telling them to do it, and they'll post it up. And it's been a lot of fun, man. We hit on a few of them. And I want more input from the community. I definitely do. So, guys, if you have any bets, come and let me know. Lord 2 Senpai asking, does CoolBet take Canadian Tire money? If there was any sports book in the world that would take Canadian Tire money, let me tell you, it would be CoolBet. But unfortunately, I don't believe your Canadian Tire dollars are any good there. But if there was a book to do it, I'm telling you, it would be them. DiVincenzo misses. Rebound, Scotty Barnes. To Fred. Fred. Siakam. Get that back to Fred, man. He was ready to shoot. Fred to Siakam in the corner. You need this. Nice steal by Fred. Gets it to Siakam. Oh, there we go. Wow, the air ball by Siakam, man. Oh. Curry gets the floater. 107 to 102. Come on, Scotty. Put the team on your back. Step back three. Oh, dude. Watching Fred VanVleet torch the Warriors just brings me right back to 2019. Clay for three. Misses that. Rebound Siakam. All right, Siakam, go get me a bucket. Don't run in right into help defense, though. Oh! Bo Cruz. That was so bad. Clay hits the three. He wasn't going to miss from that spot twice. Timeout called for Toronto. 110 to 105. Dude, Hernan Gomez, what on earth was that? Racing Josh calling them the Warriors. LMAO. The Warriors? Like how should I say it different? Let me know. The Warriors or the Warriors? German, I want you to give me a Gary Trent Jr. stat line in your next game. I want you to get 20, 1, and 1. Strictly offense next game. Okay, Brantel saying Warriors. Warriors. I'm not doing this. I can't do this, guys. It's the same word. Warriors. Brooks Lopez. All right, perfect, German. Sounds good. I'm excited. If you're at 21 and 1 and a rebound comes to you, what are you doing? Last minute of play. You let me know. Okay, German's saying he's going to probably just go for 15, 10, and 10. I'll take a triple-double too. I'm all right with that. Man, Scotty Barnes, he's getting the advertising bag. He's in so many different ads. This guy's got endorsement deals everywhere. Yeah, who do you guys got in the NFL? Niners, Eagles, and then the other game is Chiefs and Bengals. Give me the Bengals and give me the Eagles. That's my prediction. Precious fouled. Okay, going to the line to shoot two. Precious gets the second free throw to go. All right, 106 to 110. Mike Kamina saying Masai looks sleepy. This is one of the most entertaining games we've had in a while. Normally I'm like sleeping, but Looney gets the bucket. 112 to 106. Still a two-possession game, though. Fred gets it over there to Pascal. Siakam gets it to Scotty. Scotty blocked by Lamb. Damn, man. All right, 4:43 left in this one. I gotta say, San Fran would be such an amazing place to play. Like, the Bay Area is so cool. All right, Draymond with the ball. Gets it to Curry. Curry fouled. All right, he's going to be shooting too. I see a question in the chat saying, have I ever been to San Francisco? I actually have been. I was a lot younger, but it was really nice. Like, as an NBA player, getting to play in California is just sick. But I think San Fran is one of those, like, I know they got their issues, but it's a really beautiful place. And the Warriors have made this organization so cool. I mean, like, this modern iteration of the Golden State Warriors has made it. I think they probably have some of the nicest jerseys in the association. They got some cool players. They're a dynasty. They got it going on. I'll give it to them. They didn't in 2019, but I'll give them credit. Scotty Barnes going to work. Post floater gets it to go. Thompson gets blocked there by Scotty Barnes. Nice. What a play. Draymond for three. Misses that. Shot clock violation. Good defense by the Raptors there. Man, Clay's looking so much better off the dribble. I can't believe it. Like, he really looked like he lost a step there, and I didn't think he was going to recover. But in the last month or so, he's looked like old Klay Thompson. He's got his swagger back. Oh, no. No. An unforced, brutal turnover. Scotty Barnes goes to pass it to Siakam, and Siakam was not acknowledging him at the time. Curry for three. Hits it. Oh my God. Nick Nurse calls a timeout. 117 to 108. Predator Kingdom's already on to the next. He's saying, let's get ready for Portland. I'm going to stay up all night on ChatGPT figuring out what's wrong with this team. Ryan Henderson saying, can anyone say Scoot? Can anyone say Victor Wembanyama? All right, Fred kicks it out. Precious. Getting downhill. Ooh, wow. What a move, man. That was impressive. Adjusts on the fly, gets a left-handed layup to go. We're under 3 minutes now. 117 to 110. The Raps are trailing. Wow, okay. Kevon Looney finishes there, but honestly, I thought he got fouled. No call. That's fine by me, but 119 to 110. Game kind of slipping out of reach. Okay, foul called before the shot, I believe, so it should be side out of bounds for the Raptors. Trent Jr., he's looking nice. 119 to 112. Game not completely out of reach. I shouldn't say that when Curry has the ball in his hands. Gets it to Dante DiVincenzo. Back out. Clay hits the three. Oh, Fred VanVleet high off the glass with the left, man. He's been scoring crazy buckets all night. The Warriors just bring a different energy out of Fred. Dante DiVincenzo knocking down a three. Yeah, he's got 11 assists and how many points? He fits so well with their team. Scotty. And one. There we go. Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo, 10, 2, and 11 with 2 steals, 1 turnover, one foul. He's playing great. I always liked him. After the NCAA tournament, when he went off, I had to respect him after that. Man, Curry's so nice. Even when it's not just the 3-point shooting. Okay, what is up with those celebrations though? This guy is too silly. All right, guys, we're getting 10 pieced with 117 left in the game. This is probably where I start to sign off. It's pretty late right now, past midnight. I had an under bet in this game too. That got cooked. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not checked out the Cool Bet Sportsbook yet, make sure to do that in the description of this video. Like I said, I've been using it before I was in a partnership with them, been using it during, and I promise you I'll be using it after as well. Would love to see more people get involved and request some odds boosts. Definitely shoot me a message if that's something you guys want. And thank you as always for hopping on, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.